welcome back to the channel, folks. So, you know, all the new subscribers out there, welcome. I appreciate every single person liking and subscribing to the videos. You guys got me to 18,200 as of this video, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. In the last video, we were able to get the bar section taken care of. I was able to fabricate some floating shelves, which I didn't have a drill bit long enough, so now I do. We're going to go ahead and get that taken care of this video as well. We are also trying to make a huge mess in here that we need to get cleaned up. Shannon purchased a little medicine cabinet, stuff like that. Piece of concrete board. I was able to get the bathroom taken care of. Shannon's been in here doing some painting, so that's coming along really nice. It's kind of a small bathroom, so try to get you guys looking around in here. I did end up purchasing a shower pan. I got rid of that angled one, so just took your guys' advice. I just haven't had a chance to do it. I am going to go ahead and get the surround that goes with this particular unit. This was on sale for 189 bucks. I went ahead and snatched it up. It was a no-brainer, and I'll use that other one for my garage or, you know, something. I did end up putting this up on a platform. It's not finalized. I still have to do some work, but I put it up on a platform so I could get the P-trap underneath it. And we're going to go ahead and try to get the water heater mounted. That goes right there on that wall. And the sink. So there's the water heater right there. There's the pedestal sink. But we're going to go ahead and get started and try to wrap up some of these loose ends. Alright, so what I'm doing here is this is that bracket. Shannon just got off of work, so there's going to be some background noise with the dog walking around. But I'm going to take this and set it on this drill bit and make a mark, and that's where I'm going to put a piece of tape so I don't drill too far into this stuff. Alright, now I got a mark so I know that I don't drill too deep. Alright, there's those shelves. Alright, that's taken care of. Now on to the next project.
Quick and dirty, huh?
Yep.
Looks good.
Alright, so this is where my water heater is going, over here on this side. And I've never had one of those propane on-demand water heaters inside the house before, so I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to make some extra precautions. I did get a piece of concrete board that I am going to put to the back side of that, so just so there's no heat directly on the beadboard. And I'll monitor it over time and just make sure that that is working out the way it's supposed to. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Got the shelves taken care of. Got these two shelves in here taken care of. Got the water heater mounted. I can put a couple of on-off switches just in case. Got the outlet cover on. Got that taken care of. Got my plumbing ready to go right there. So I will bring you guys back tomorrow and we'll just keep hitting, you know, a little bit every day. Afternoon, folks. So I need to try to fix my little whoopsie here. I don't have any of them there up there, but I was using a drill bit that was probably a little too aggressive. And as soon as it touched the wood, man, it just pulled it right on through and messed up the face of the cabinet. So I'm going to try to fix it by using some washers and stuff like that and see if I can get it to work without, you know, having to replace this drawer face. So, as you can see, it just tore it all to crap. So, I'm going to try to see if I can't fix this. Maybe by using a washer. That looks like that's going to work right there. So, let's see what happens. Huh, that's gonna work out pretty good. Yeah, you can't really tell that I screwed up now that you're looking at the face of it. So that's what it looks like. The only way you can tell now is this big, huge, gaping hole in the back. But it is what it is, you know. Oh. Here's those drill bits I was using. They're extremely aggressive. So as soon as they grab the wood, man, they just tear right into it. So I'm not using those anymore on this project. Got to replace the drain line for the dishwasher. So on these dishwashers, it has a thing on here that you cut down depending on what your attachment is underneath your sink. So it goes all the way up to what is that? That's 5/8, 7/8, and then this is an inch. So underneath here, mine is actually cut, so I can't use it. So in order to fix it, I have to take the entire dishwasher out and undo the electrical and go ahead and get that swapped out. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out right now. If you ever have to replace one of those drain lines, you have to undo the electrical and undo the water line that comes from underneath your sink. Then you got to pull the dishwasher out and swap that hose out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out and hopefully I can get it off. All right, that's the bottom of the dishwasher. So need to get this off right here, change it. I think it loops up and around here somewhere. So, oh, that broke right off. So, yay. All right. Have I told you how much I love plumbing? Let me see if I can't figure this out. All right. After 20 minutes of fighting with that and an episode of swearing in the woods with Keith, that's finally taken care of. And it's hooked up, ready to go. So that takes care of that. I just got the sink done. Went ahead and got that caulked. And probably going to call it a night. And we'll pick back up tomorrow. Afternoon, folks. New day. So I am not going to show you what I did with the propane tank to get this thing to work, but I'm going to go ahead and see if it works right now. Well, so far so good. I need to adjust the flames because apparently when you put it on high, you're not supposed to be able to see. I don't know if you can even see it. You're not supposed to be able to see any flames. It's supposed to be blue. So I'm gonna have to pull the handles off and see if I can get these things adjusted. Let me go find a small screwdriver. Alright, all those are adjusted, so when Shannon gets off of work, she can check that out. If I never need to work on the water heater, I can turn them on and off. So one goes up, one goes down. So cold water in, turns the hot, comes back out. But that should make it a little easier to service and work on this. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this shower pan out, get all the boards put in for the to level it, and then start working on the plumbing for that. Alright, that was a pain in the butt, but that's taken care of. The P-trap is on the inside, so it comes down, goes up, comes down, and goes straight through the floor. So that's all set, ready to go. I cannot put this in right now until I get the surround, because I think the surround is one piece, and might be a little difficult to get it around this. I don't want to put anything together and then have to take it apart. So that's going to be it for today, and we'll pick right back up tomorrow.
So I'm pretty excited about these electric pruners because that's really going to be helpful come time to prune the fruit trees this year, because they are just a bit larger than my handheld pruners will do. So this is the seesii electric pruning shears, and this actually can attach to the pole saw, so it's pretty awesome. Comes with 2 batteries. So I'm just going to be doing some tests today. So it's got a battery. Weight is really manageable with the battery on. That's nice. It's got some sharpening tools, some Allen keys, little wrench, screwdriver, charger. It also came with a pair of gloves, always handy. Looks like an extra blade and a second battery. That's all cool. So let's see how this thing works. Okay, so got a light here that shows battery charge. I got 3 bars right now. So here's the on-off. turn it on. It does show the battery level there. Okay, so press and hold for power. Pull the trigger twice until you hear 2 beeps to activate. Cool. Alright, press trigger to engage the blade and begin cutting. So if you only want to do a little bit. Alright. And then lightly press the power button to cycle through the pruning diameter settings. Alright, so these indicator lights are actually for the diameter setting. So 1 is 15 millimeters. 2 is 25 millimeters. 3 is 35 millimeters. And 4 is 45 millimeters. So that's full range there. Hold the trigger for 3 to 5 seconds until the blade closes automatically and you hear 2 beeps. Puts it in standby. Oop. Oh, hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Cool, so that closes it while the power's still on, so a little safety feature. And then it also says there's an auto standby mode. If left unused for 30 seconds, the tool will automatically enter standby mode. Hello, husband.
What are you doing? You playing with your new toy?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, do your thing. We can use that to trim Remy's toenails.
Oh no. That sounds dangerous. Alright, so we're gonna go test some stuff, see how it cuts. Okay, so our first test is my zinnia stalks. So I've already cut them down. They were huge, but some of these stalks are bigger than my finger and my pruners won't do it. So we're gonna try it with the new pruners. Oh, 2 quicks. All right, open up. Oh my gosh, it's so quick. Dang. Dang. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's another one. It's just snapping right through. Alright, these are huge. You can see how big compared to my finger. Try to get some of those long branches out of the way. I guess you just take some getting used to as far as like the angle of stuff. Alright, you see where I've already cut the smaller diameter stuff. That's a biggie. Perfect. Dang, it did all 4 of those at one time. That's so cool. Oh, this one was a huge one. Look at that thing. It's crazy big. Oh, let me get my water hose thing out of the way so I can get up under it. Nice. Look at that. That's huge. Well, that thing is going to come in handy. Highly recommend. And so we will end up having to do some pruning on our grapevines this year, as well as our fruit trees. So this will come in handy for sure with that. We will also be doing some trimming on the edges of the wood line, so it'll come in handy for that too. Highly recommend. So I'm up here in the wood line. You can see that awesome mountain view. But I figured while I had it out, I'd just go ahead and see really what this thing can do. So we got a bunch of just growth that's come up that we're going to be cutting back. We'll see how much this can do. Cutting like butter. Alright, this is getting kind of big. You can see, just cut right through it. And this is not a dead tree. That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Man, it's pretty good. All right. So let's see what it can do. Man, this one's too. Dang! Look at the diameter on that. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then hold, and now the safety's on. This is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this winter, working through all this. And then my hands won't be cramped up. It'll be awesome.
Hey, good morning, folks. How's everybody doing? All right. So Saturday we went to Lowe's in Murphy, and I came back and I got the shower pan and went ahead and got it installed. It literally just snaps together. I was like, oh, okay, this shouldn't take too long. I was just messing around, forgot to take the camera out. 10 minutes, it just snapped right together, no problem. Just drilled a hole, boom, put that in. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get that section taken care of today. It's just a little bit of beadboard and some trim and some caulking, and then I can turn Shannon loose and get this thing painted. Sink is installed. Got the little vanity mirror there, got the water heater installed, so she's good to go. I just have to do a little bit around the base of that, straighten it up. Got to do some trim. Shannon's going to do some painting there, and let's see if we can get this bathroom wrapped up. I'm one step closer. Pretty much the only thing I have left to do after this is that section right there, which isn't imperative. I think I could just put a bar in there for the time being, and then in the next week or two, I'll get some materials to go ahead and finish that up. And the only other thing is to tie the plumbing in to this main septic line underneath the tiny house. So I haven't done that yet because I didn't want to get in and out, in and out, in and out. So I'm just going to drag a whole bucket full of stuff underneath there and just do it all at once. I'm not going to be able to record that, but it is what it is, you know. So I have to pick and choose my battles. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing knocked out. That's all that trim done. Now we're going to go ahead and get everything caulked and get some paint on this thing. I did pick up my chair, so that's ready to go. Shannon's already started decorating and moving a few things in. So it's coming along real nice, man. I can't wait to get up in here and just relax. I am wore slap out. Every single day coming in here, going to work every single day, shooting videos, then editing the videos. I'm just tired. And then you got YouTube messing with me too. Hell, last video they paid me $3 per 1,000. This video they're paying me $1 per 1,000. So it's just discouraging, but it is what it is, you know. So, but we're gonna keep chunking along at this thing and see if we can't get something done. Blair hasn't seen this place. He hasn't been here in a couple of months, but he's here. I'm gonna let him come in and check it out. Well, what you think? Wow's right.
Give me a minute process.
What you think?
This is tough. This looks good.
Yeah? Wait till you peek your head in that bathroom.
Wow, so you already got your hot water going?
Yeah, I got everything ready to go. I just finished up the plumbing today, but I still have to crawl underneath to do everything.
Yeah.
But everything's been tested and pressurized and all that. The only thing I don't know is like the shower valve and the sink. But when I turn it on, I'll be able to tell if anything's leaking because I can pull that cover off and look in there.
Gotcha.
So,
Wow, so all y'all need really, here's a bed.
yeah, pretty much.
Have y'all cooked any meals in here?
No, we haven't done nothing. I just got the propane working for the stove. So.
Wow, so what are the
Damn, I got paint on my chair.
thick wires? Your stove? The red, white?
No, that's my feet.
Oh, okay.
I got this whole thing being powered by that power bank.
Really?
Yeah,
No kidding.
yeah. Yeah, so everything right now is being powered by the power bank.
I see what you got going on.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, just so I can
Where's the
get
heat
it.
coming from?
Huh?
Where's the heat coming from?
That's it. It's fully insulated, roof, walls, floor, everything.
That's pretty good.
It does. Electric pruning shears.
I tested those out yesterday.
Yeah,
They're
how'd they
pretty
work?
good. I like them.
They look good.
Y'all getting high-tech Homestead now.
So,
That looks good, guys. That really does.
yeah, man, everything worked out just fine. You know, it's a good thing I tore this thing apart. Buddy, I touched some stuff and it just shattered. All the little hoses and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, she's good to go, bro. Like, I've already got this completely swapped out and adjusted. Propane's been on for almost a week now and no leaks at all, man.
No swim with gas, huh?
Huh?
Good job.
You like this, huh?
I do.
It's gonna work out. Hey, afternoon, folks. Just wanted to give y'all a quick little walk around and some stuff that we did off camera and whatnot, but I don't even know where I left off. But the bathroom is done. Sink is in. Shower's in. Hung up some bathroom holders. Shannon just threw her curtain up for the time being so she can, if she needs to use the bathroom, she can just close the curtain. Got my chair, made a little table for the center. Did build a shelf in here and made a rod holder out of a piece of conduit that I had, and I'm getting ready to put the shelves in here today. And Shannon's already started putting stuff in here and decorating and stuff like that. I made this piece of cast iron, this holder to hold cast iron, so out of some wrought iron that just screws together. And it's looking really good in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some measurements and go ahead and see about maybe trying to get those shelves put in. And our goal is to try to get moved in this week. I have company coming, a subscriber named Bill. He's coming Saturday, and he's coming out here to hang out and just kind of, you know, see the project, because he saw it from the very beginning. And we will see how it goes, you know. The very next video is the highly anticipated one. That's the one where I'm going to go over all of the cost for this entire project. What I got into it, where I could have saved money, and that'll be a total cost and a final walkthrough. So you guys will get to see this thing finished up. So, all right, let's get started. It ain't nothing fancy, it's just some plywood shelves right there. So not much to it, just super simple, easy. I'm trying to use up some of that leftover material I've had for a couple of years now when I built her office in the well house and stuff like that. So all right, let's get on to the next project. Afternoon, folks. So life throws you a little curveball every now and again, and last night we were sitting down in the camper about ready to eat some dinner, and all of a sudden the camper started flickering like it was possessed by demons. Next thing you know, I smelled smoke, so I ran outside, and my electrical caught on fire and burnt the plug up, burned it all up. So I had to pull all the foam and stuff out to get the smoke to clear. So but it was a good thing I was home, because our entire life is in that camper. All of our clothes, our bed, our documents and paperwork, and just everything we own is in that camper right now. So last night about 8 o'clock we were out here with flashlights cleaning the camper out to move into the tiny house, because, you know, why not? Because seeing as how nothing was tested really well, and the plumbing wasn't tested very well. So, but we moved in last night, so it is an absolute mess in here right now. We got stuff everywhere. So I was forced to just throw some shelves together real quick in there for the pantry. Just as much as I could possibly do to get this thing up and going. We just hung a temporary thing up right here. With the water hooked up last night, I did find a couple of leaks. I got to fix that one. That's working. This right here, this is broken. So $20 sink, but you know, I got to buy that. But that's what happens, you know. It is what it is. I was thinking, oh man, I'll be able to take my time and test everything out and get moved in here. Thank God I had the battery bank. The battery bank's running this entire place anyway, so even with the electricity messed up, I didn't have to worry. We were able to come up in here last night and be comfortable, be warm. We didn't get finished up till almost midnight last night, just getting the bare essentials out, like cleaning out the fridge and the freezer and just other stuff like that. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to turn the camera off. I need to get our life situated right now. We got to finish cleaning out the rest of that camper, And I'm extremely sorry for the very short video, but hopefully y'all can understand my situation. We need to get this stuff taken care of. But that's going to be it for this video, folks. Like, again, I'm sorry. And we'll pick back up here as soon as I can get some of this chaos taken care of. Y'all have a good one.